Hey, it's Dan, and welcome to Unified Gaming. So today, guys, we are on the live server, and we are wanting to kind of finalize that bomb DK that I've been working on. As always, I'm going to kind of go through and break down what I'm doing, tips, tricks, all that good stuff. But if you get any questions, then obviously let me know in the chat. I'll do my best to answer. And I've also just wanted to say massive thanks to all the support. We are currently queued for BGs, just to kind of give that a go. This is the Oaken DK just to start us off, just whilst people find the stream. And then what we'll then do is jump on over to the bomber, which I've been working on. I farmed the sets finally, it's taken ages. And I just want to kind of show how it all works, really. I'm also going to try tonight at some point to multi-stream to Twitch as well to see if that also works, but I'm not too sure, so I'll give that a go. We'll find out. I've not done it in a while, so we'll see. It does look like we're live over there, which is awesome. Okay, so that is working as I would hope. Perfect. I'm also playing with like some new settings, so if you see things slightly different, that's kind of why. I've got that one there, I've got that one there. Okay, we are queued for BGs, which is awesome. So just whilst we're waiting, we're going to just do a quick battlegrounds just to kind of get going. I'm also going to be live on Twitch as well tonight, so obviously just give that a go as like a multi-stream to see if that works okay. And I think we're pretty much good to go. So yeah, my plan for the stream tonight is to really finish out that DK. So what I've been doing between the last sort of stream and stuff is been going into the dungeon, and I've been trying to farm all of the, most of it essentially, from the cauldron. So it's down here, I think it is, Dread Cellar. And we've been farming Rush of Agony. This is like super, super, super good. So we want to try and use this to make it work, and just to really see how that is. Oh, you're right, Polar. Polar says, hey buddy. So yeah, so the plan is to get a baseline of like how this does, then hop into it to see how it does like with the new sets. I saw that sigil. I so saw that sigil. There you go, that did that. Sorry, mate. Oh, I didn't. Why do I don't want the ball? I don't want the ball. Dead. Big leap. Ah, I love the damage. DK so broke. So broke. My 4 kills with the... Oh, hello. Elevator. Ah, thank you. 5 kills. 5 kills. Honestly, DK is so broke. I don't want the ball though. The ball is like really bad. I don't actually want this. Ah, when you get the ball, your heals like just go down and down and down. 61k. Oh, I'll take that though. That was good fun. That was good fun. So yeah, we're live on Twitch as well tonight, so I'm going to try the both, see how that works. And yeah, the plan for tonight is to go through, show you the sets, show you the skills. I've got 2 versions of the DK that I'm working on. One is kind of really pure class DK, so this character here. And then the other one is using more of a Templar base. But the advantage of that is that we do end up getting essentially more like burst without the ult. We've got the guy, just so much heal spam, so much heal spam. I was determined to get the dude. We had 7 kills, and like, people have done nothing, which is really depressing. But yeah, if you've not seen this video, there's a build on the channel for this one. But that might really go. Dead. So we need to get that ball quickly. And then we'll hop into the next character. Let me just move around here. Going for cheeky. Ah, no, we've got so many. So many of them, so many. For a 1-bar build, we can take so much damage, can't we? Like literally, it's so much damage. Which is like phenomenal. I absolutely love this build. Absolutely love it. Yeah, so the I'll put a quick poll up in YouTube. I don't know how to do it on Twitch, so apologies. But essentially, do you want me to set up the DK version, which is like two skill lines DK, or do you want us to use the more Templar base but use DK skills? So, which bomb version to set up first? So, essentially it's either going down the route of the Templar, which means we don't need an ultimate, which is like super, super useful. Oh, take the ult though. Sorry, let me go for this. Goodbye, mate. Ah, 8k dirty, absolutely dirty. We need to get the ball back though. We really need to get the ball back. They've got a lot of healing in that group. We'll pop around here, see if I can pull somebody down. Nobody's coming down here. It's just so much healing. Got hit with a big 19k beam. I didn't even see that on me. I did not see that on me. But yeah, if you want to see the DK base, put in chat DK or do the poll. If you want to see the Templar base, it doesn't need to use ultimates to kill in theory. I've done a lot of testing. But obviously testing on the live server is always somewhat different. That's undead. Oh no 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 no! Gore Thief for the win. Absolutely love Gore Thief. Go for some heals. Right away, got so many of them on me. Oh, I got hit with a streak. Oh, I got hit with a streak. Oh, the streak did it. It stunned us and I got hit with a beam. Oh, dirty, dirty. Yeah, before like a 1-bar build. Oh, hello, mate. He's on for like high damage, yes. There you go. Oh, is that Warden one? Dead. His little bear kept hitting me. It's so annoying. Yeah, we're not going to win this one, which is a shame, because I want the transmute crystals. But we're going to hop into BGs. Have this bit here. Ah, they're not coming out. So much healing from his group. So much healing. Burning light, 15,000 of burning light. That's dirty, that is. That's 16 kills though. It's not too bad. But there's no way we're gonna win this. Like, no way at all. You have to like really time whip. Oh, sigil. $16,000. Ah, 18 kills. 18 kills. Take that. Okay, so we've got the stuff we need. Gives us a baseline. People have had some time to find the stream, and we're gonna now like kit up. So I'll show you what I'm planning to do, and if you get any questions or like things aren't clear, just message in chat, and I'll do my best to reply. Okay. So the plan that we want to do is for the DK, we want to focus around building with Leap. Leap is really, really, really cheap. So I'm going to create another character, and I'm going to use an armory slot for this. I really like the armory slots. So this is this is our finished one that we currently use. And we're going to change this to bomber. Okay? And let's pick a nice like explosion icon. That looks cool. Ooh, like a big bomb. Nothing's really shouting out to me, but maybe that. I know this is a sorcerer one, but it's like the closest thing that I want. I'll go with that one. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and create the sets that we need. So we're going to use two sets, okay? We're going to use Fisher's Death. It's like a staple set you need to use as a bomber. And we're going to use a set called Rush of Agony. Rush of Agony comes from the Dread Cellar. And this is really good because it procs when you do damage with a blink, charge, leap, or teleport, or a pull. And it essentially procs, and anybody nearby that person you do it on gets pulled into the middle. So it acts as like a way to group the people quickly and then to blow them up. And with the travel time of leap, you end up hitting this one person really hard, get everybody together to get the kill, and then everybody goes. That's the plan. So this is really, really important for what we're trying to do. Okay. I've been farming the different stuff, and I would recommend, if you're going to do this yourself, go either as a bow or a lightning staff. Lightning staff is preferable for just extra damage, okay? So we're going to recreate some of the pieces, and I'll put them in chat so you can see it. So we need a lightning staff. We also will need a body pieces. Body times 4, okay? So that's what we need of this set. Now we're going to hop onto my crafter, and I always recommend, if you've got a crafter, like, it makes your life so much easier. But we'll hop onto the crafter and reconstruct the stuff that we need in the right trays. That's the idea. And then we're going to talk about skills and what we're using. I have a lot of Fisher's Death, and I can buy it. So I'm going to do my best to save transmute crystals because they're quite annoying to farm. And then we'll throw it all together. Show how it looks for the DK version, and the Templar version is very, very different, but also very good. So what we're now going to do is we're going to go and leave here, go to a craft house. What's nicer is that both builds use the same sets. So if you go, oh, I really want to see a Templar, we use exactly the same sets. So but there's no real rush. And on the Templar one, you don't need the ult, which is really, really cool. Like, I was able to burst people with like 30k health consistently on PTS, and they're like tanky boys. So I'm hoping, touch wood, it all works out as we hope. So we're going to hop to the craft house. I would strongly recommend, if you're going to make this build, like, expect that you are going to be glass cannon, hit like a truck, but you are going to get killed really quick. So if you're happy with that playstyle, this is great for you. And with mid-year mayhem on the way, is why I really wanted to get this finished. So we're going to go over to him. We are going to use the mythic called Monomyth Reforged. It's a really good mythic, like just super, super good for PvP. You do need Solstice for it, sadly, but if you do have it, it's super, super good. If you go down, I don't have Monomyth. What do I use instead? Marken. That was just extra damage. So Marken would help. Wild Hunt's not bad for speed. That's ironically quite useful. And just go with Infused. So I'm going to go and grab my Monomyth and go for Infused. It'll just make life much easier. Emperor says on YouTube, thanks for the input. He's already using the 1-bar DK melee. Honestly, 1-bar DK is fantastic. Like, I'm so happy with that build. It took so much testing, but I'm really happy where we got with it. So we are going to be looking for the cauldron, the dead cellar, sorry. And then we need to have a weapon, so it's a lightning staff. Now you can, and it depends on how you want to do this. If you're playing for the Templar version, you don't need the ultimate, so a lot of your burst comes from your front bar, which means you could go with Infused, in all honesty, and get slightly more damage out of the damage glyph we're going to use. Or, for simplicity, just go with Sharpen for both. That's what I do. And this is one of the few times where I would suggest going gold on the back bar. I don't normally do it. So yeah, go for this. This is like super, super good. People may ask me, Dan, why are we using Rush of Agony as the lightning staff, not like melee? We use it just for the pull, so that's why you want to do that. And then they go and just grab some boots. These all need to be divines. Purple's fine, don't need to gold this stuff. You got boots. And then we need hands. I'm always just checking because I'm so low on transmute crystals. so low on them all of the time. And then we need, so we got boots, we got hands, we need legs next. So this will make our 5 pieces. Chronic on YouTube says, testing his own DK bomber at the moment. Can't wait to see what we come up with. Honestly, I've been doing this for like past 2.5 weeks. I'm really excited for this. So we've got the 3 Rush of Agony. We then want to go to, I think it's Overland. I think it comes to like Miscellaneous as a weird one. But we're looking for Trainee. I would recommend go for medium armor on this. So medium Trainee. You can buy it, and it comes in Divines anyway, but I can't be bothered to do that. I've got the crystals. And then if you, for some reason, you make a mistake like this, you can destroy it, which is great. So make sure you pick the chest, because I hit the wrong one. There is Jack. So we've got all the armor from this bit. I'm now going to see what can we buy just to save those transmute crystals, because I don't like wasting them. I made the wrong shoulder, sadly, but we can get rid of that. I need to salvage it, don't I? This one here. So I'm just going to deconstruct it because I actually want the crystals back. got a crystals back. That was the main bit. So what we're now going to do, if you haven't done so before, like, and you play on PC, look at ESO Trade Center. It's fantastic. But what this lets you do is to basically go and see where the items are and buy it. So instead of having to go through every single merchant, you can just search for what you want. So you want Vicious Death. And this is really nice because it like helps with the bomb. And then you grab a sash, be preferable. Now, if we can get divine, it's fantastic. If not, I'll just reconstruct it. Painful, sturdy. Divine's 400,000. It's not worth 400k. I'll just change the filter quick and just see can we get divines for like a decent price. I'm not paying like stupid money. Okay, so that is like 300,000 plus. We are going to reconstruct that one. This is why I check before I like go looking. So it's a PvP set. It comes from Cyrodiil. Little tip: we are going to use this on Templar. This is really good. And then it is Vicious Death right near the bottom. And thankfully, I have most of this stuff already, which is really good. The bit that I need for this. Oh, I thought I had a sash. Okay, I'm gonna buy a sash, a cheap one, and just make it cheaper because I don't mind using it. I swear I had a sash, but maybe I've been working around that. Okay, we're going for the cheapest sash they have for sale. Okay, that's a nice price. I can swallow that. Okay, so we're gonna go with the Aylin and Blackwood. We're just going to quickly grab the item that we need, and then we'll be able to essentially see what we need to get next. I'm going to use a maul. I like the maul personally on front bar.
You there, the Ivory Brigade.
Where's the merchants? They're down here, aren't they? Emperor saying the one bar Sulk with gank shadow is by far the build I play most. It's still very powerful. On way more of an offensive weapon. Yeah. That light attack gank thing's like broken. I absolutely love it. Like it's so broke. I cannot wait for us to get more like masteries and stuff to mess around with what else can we do. Not to say I want to break the game, but I want to break the game. Like I love making things that are just pushed as far as we can get them. I just need to check the trader name. It was dirt cheap, so I'm not surprised if it's... It was by Cedar Nick. Apparently it was this one here. I don't think they have it in here. That's shoulders, okay. Next place then, we're going to hop on over. This is just to save like 300,000. If we can't find it, worst case scenario, we'll just bite the bullet. But I'd rather save some gold if I can. Like, it doesn't come across... like, you don't get gold easily when you make builds. And what I'm trying to do on these midweek ones, you've probably gathered if you've seen them before, is kind of show what I do with the build creation. I don't have that, I'll buy that. Just for sticker book. Save crystals. Don't have that one there. That, and I grab that. Now let's just see what else is there. Oh, I need them all. So good. Can I get a more cheap? I don't think the more will be cheap. I'll have a quick look. It's not one that people normally use. Quite a few of them cheap. Can I get in the right traits? That's the one. Sharpens, maximize concentration. Not too bad actually. I thought that'd be significant more, but that's... whether it's still there, that's going to be the question. I'm just having a look to see can I get the item I want. If not, again we'll have to reconstruct it. And then, yeah, if people are on Twitch, if things are like nice and clear over there working, it would be good to know. I'm trying multi-streaming today. I've not done it before, so I don't know if there's like an issue with lag, performance, if things aren't clear. Where are the trades? Am I going mad? Oh, they're up there. He's moving around. Like, this is all the stuff that goes into like the builds. Like, there's lots of like background stuff that I do, which is why they take some time. Chronic says things seem okay on YouTube, which is great. I've also increased the bits rate to try and make it clearer, so I'm hoping that it's clearer for you guys. Lightning stuff, which is good. But we want that more. Where's that more? Both infused. Okay, it's not terrible. Great sword. You don't want one of those.
Anything else?
There it was. Perfect. Look at that. That's like literally what we want. We'll buy that just for stick book. Okay, so we're going to just grab these items quick. Go back to our guild house. And I think we have all the stuff to reconstruct what we need over there now to just throw it all on the other character. And then kind of show what we're trying to do. Sorry, that was my phone in the background if you heard that. So let's bind some of this stuff, okay? So, lightning stuff, we need that. I was about to delete that then. I really wish on controller, I play on controller on PC, I really wish they had like just a new items tab. Like, or if there's an add-on, I don't know if there's an add-on that does that, but somewhere it just shows new, like stuff you've just picked up. Because I don't care about all this other stuff that's on me. But anything that's like new, I know it's gonna be rubbish, generally. Like, that'd be really helpful. We're not gonna. Just there it is. So find that. Let's upgrade that quickly. This one here. Now, hopefully I've got enough things on me. I normally do. There it is. Yeah. So we want this gold. This is really, really helpful. Okay. Because this gives you tons and tons of penetration. Now, you could use dual wield if you prefer, but I don't see the benefit personally. I prefer the 2H passives. I think they're more useful for how I play. I mean, you need to then bind that sash and reconstruct that sash. Waste. Bind. And then delete it. Okay. I've got a few other Fish's Death things that I can grab. Find that. Ironically, I was going to use that on the back bar. I don't need that. What I'm doing here, I'm just binding these just to make the sticker book a bit cheaper. Okay. So now we can go and do our Fish's Death right at the bottom. And it should be about 35 crystals, give or take. So many sets. Yeah, 36, I wasn't far off. So now we've got a sash, want divines. So then that's 3 pieces Fish's Death. We then need a necklace and a ring. Oh, that's so annoying. So we're going to make 2 more items, and I think we're pretty much ready to go. A Balorg, which is not easy to do. A ring. Again, infuse this if you can. Go for at least purple. If you can push the button to get gold, It will help. I don't think it's to make a huge difference, but it will be helpful, okay? The reason we go with Fisher's Death and the Jewelry is because Fisher's Death's a light armor set. You generally get more damage from medium armor passives in PvP. And if you use like Balorg as well, you get the high pen, then you definitely want light armor. So, to avoid light armor, sorry. So you definitely want to like go this route. Okay, so we've got all of the stuff done now, apart from the monster set. And I don't mind doing Balorg for this one, because this is the DK version. So again, you want 2 medium armor. Go for Divines. So you can see like we've spent probably about 300 crystals doing this. But I think that's everything we need for the build, like made. So we can just chuck it on the character now, which is super, super good. So we'll go and deposit this. We need a Balorg. 1, 2. Fishers. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Rush. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need to withdraw something to put in the last few pieces. Just take those out. It's Monomyth we need to put in. We just made that. And we have Trainee as well. That should be medium. So yeah, I think we are ready to switch over now and throw it on the actual DK, which is great. And I know this is like busy work, so some people might not be too interested in this, but stuff that does need doing. So this is the DK we're going to use. It's a Nord. It should be a Dark Elf for this build, I'm not going to lie. Yes, I've got the crowns, but I think it's ridiculous you have to pay for crowns to change race. That just annoys me. Like, I wish you could buy race changes for gold. But we will do it as a Nord to begin with. If we feel like our damage is not quite there, we can race change. I do have the crowns to do it. Probably go to Dark Elf, it's more consistent. But let's go get our banker out. Let's go sell some items first, because we don't have much inventory space in this character. Oh, it's always these scripts, it always does a lot of it. War Thieves good, we don't need that though. Not going to use Clever Alk anymore. Shattervate's great. Essence Thief was really good. Fireband's really good. Essence Thief's great. These are all the things I've been farming, as you can tell. Like, when I've got random traits on these things, it's because I've been farming them or buying them for Stickerbook. So like Sturdy, I wouldn't use that myself. Wouldn't use that one. So if it's generally got Impen, it's something I've made or reinforced. Okay, so I think we've made a bit of space now. We can actually get what we need on here. Okay, so what we're now going to do is we're going to go grab the items. And if you've just joined us, what we've been doing is reconstructing everything. I've been farming for like the past week, and it's taken a while. We've got Rush of Agony, 2, 3, 4, 5. We then have some Fisher's Death. 1, 2. Or a ring in gold. Oh, I'll use that one. 3. Just leave that stuff there. And we need to have Monomyth. Our Trainee. And then we need our Balorg. That one and that one. Okay, so in theory, we've got all the stuff we need to actually put on the items. So the way you want to load it out is go for your maul. Now I'm hoping, and I don't know if I've done on this, my two-handed is 50, great. I thought it was 50, but I wasn't sure. This is partly why I'm going 2H, not dual wield. So the 2H is there, which is great, that's the main thing I needed. We're then going to go for our Rush of Agony lightning stuff. And we'll touch upon why we use that in a second. We then want our Balorg, Divines, because we want to really stack damage on this. We're going to go for medium trainee just for extra health, is like a spare piece. And then the rest of it will be Fish's Death, maximise resistances as best we can. Rush of Agony for the rest of the pieces. We're then going to go for the Death, which is here. And we've got a Vicious Death here. Get that, thank you. And then we're going to go for our Monomyth. Okay, so we've got all the armour. We now need to actually buy the glyphs for this. So quickly buy glyphs. Now I do have a crafter, and yes, their enchanting's level 50. But I find personally that having to craft glyphs is quite annoying. And you don't actually save much money by doing it. We need a Magical Harm, which is the jewelry one. That is Magical Harm, yeah, so we need 2 of those. 1, 2 of those. We need weapon damage, it's called. It's a glyph, like this. We then want Oblivion damage, I think it's called Drain Health, is the enchantment's name. Might be damage health. Maybe it's just health, but it's Oblivion, I'll try Oblivion. It's decrease health. I went with all the other permutations. I want decrease health or like shock or fire, both decent. And then for all the armor, it's just Magicka. So that's really nice and simple in the armor. And I would recommend if you can buy gold. There's not normally a big price difference. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If my son was watching me say that, he would laugh. The whole 6, 7 thing is ridiculous. Like, he's obsessed with it. So let's grab all of that. And we can enchant everything. Now, there is a reason why we're going Magicka, by the way. So, I know some people are looking at me like, damn, why are you doing Magicka? So that's all there. We're then going to enchant this to be weapon damage and enchant this to be decrease. We've got all the glyphs done. The last thing we now need to do is the attributes, which thankfully, because of the changes, honestly, that's some of the best changes to this patch. You can just change your stats. Like, honestly, this is so good. And it means that if you're in like BGs or something, you could use a Wizard Wardrobe. There must be an add-on that like does this for you automatically. And again, we're stacking the Magicka for damage. I'm going to change my Munderstone and then we can do all the skills and then give it a go. But we need to get our food as well. And the food I would recommend, if you want to maximise damage, is called Banana Bunny Hash. I think it's about like that with Hyphen, yeah. This is just basically an absolute ton of just damage. So again, we're really pushing that damage nice and high. Where's my food? Again, we're trying to get our damage high, because the higher our Magicka, the more damage we do. Build. And if you get any questions about the build or what we're trying to do or why I use what I use, just put it in the chat, obviously on YouTube or Twitch, and I'll do the best to like answer. But the plan and like the thinking is that we want to stack lots of AoE delayed damage. For the Munderstone, you have 2 choices. You could go for the Shadow for like peak burst. I normally find the Love is more consistent. So again, I would recommend the Lover because it's more consistent damage. And so we can now start doing all the stuff. Let's just clear everything. Okay. So we are going to focus on just maximising our damage with this, and we are going to use leap for it, okay? Now I'm just going to pull up, I took a picture of the thing that I was making the other day. That was the other version. So we want to change Adric's Spear to go for Nightblade, and we want just Shadow. We only just want Cloak, that's literally it. So we are going to have Cloak. I'm going to put this on the front bar. And I'll move all the skills around. The burst trigger is going to be done via Whip. So I'm going to put this here. The gap close will be with Leap. So I would personally recommend Ferocious Leap. If you are struggling to kill people, take Flight. But Ferocious Leap, you get a massive shield which will keep you alive whilst you do any follow-up damage if you need to trigger the bomb. I'm then going to go and scribe a skill quickly. I might need to buy it. I've got contingency, nice. And then for this, we want our damage buff, so I might need to get the damage buff out of here. And I use this as a heal. This is like your burst heal, or you use it as a shield to begin with. So this, Warrior's opportunity for more damage. And then I'm going to put this for the moment, but we will change that resolve to be brutality or contingency. Just see if I've got it in my bank. Is it a script? There it is. Might as well use these anyway. Got some options. Yeah, so with this one, you can use this for your damage buff if you want. I would personally, I did some testing with this and I was quite surprised. This works as a delayed skill, so use fire damage with this, and then you can use breach. What you end up having is a skill that actually does a lot of damage, so I'll show you why we use it this way round. But we then need to use Willed Soul for our damage buff. This will be our burst of healing, Druid's Resurgence, just make it cheaper, and brutality. This is our damage buff. You could use Rally instead if you want. And I'm going to put everything in the right order, and I'll show you kind of how it all lines up nicely. There's my Mage's Guild. That's interesting. I'm going to quickly just buy that. This is why I keep my crowns. There's upgrades. So I normally save my crowns from my ESO Plus and just use it to buy skill lines on alts, because leveling up is an absolute nightmare. Getting all the stuff you need, really, really annoying. We do need it on this for the front bar, so we will morph this to Inner Light in a moment. And it's literally just a tiny bit of extra damage. So, from the Draconic, from the Ardent Flame, sorry, we are going to use it Inferno. This is a 5-second delay on it. I do need to level this up quick, so I might jump into Black Rose just really fast to get that up. And we use Core Flame with Soul Flame for more damage. So what you basically have, this is a 5-second, 4-second. We then get our damage buff, which is our Soul skill we've just made. There's Soul Magic. 3 seconds, and then our Sigil order, we have Accelerate and Channel Deceleration. That goes there. We put Meditate on the front bar. We then have the Whip, which is huge. This is so stupid. I'll show it buffed in a moment. It's like crazy, crazy high. I've got no passives in. And then you can use Vigor or a skill of choice at this point on this Y, or like a passive damage boost. Let's get our passives in now. And then we can move them around if we are missing some stuff. So medium. That's a big amount of damage there. That increases sprint. I will just see where I am because I'm quite low in skill points. On heavy weapons. This is why we use 2H for the mace. An extra 3k there. This doesn't help us, we don't use any abilities. But doesn't really affect what we do here. That's nice for that stam sustain, really good to get away. This can be nice for just cleave and like splash damage. So that's again why we use this. Now I did use Dragon Blood, and I used this one for courage. This is a damage buff here. This is damage buff here. On our front bar we have 5k damage already, and we haven't fully buffed up or anything yet. I might need a vampire bite on this one. We're just going all our passives now. That's useful. That's helpful. That's helpful. That is not those, so let's skip that one there. The destruction staff. You basically just want this one. This can help, it's so negligible, like you're not going to get much benefit. That doesn't help. That won't help what we're doing. That won't help, so save points. Get that penetration. Get that crit damage. That stand regen. Get that sneak, that's very helpful. We have no heavy armor. Undaunted passives, more damage there. If you got the assault, get combat frenzy, it's really, really important for this. And continuous attack if you can. I think we have pretty much everything set up as I need to make it kind of functional. That's just nice to put like an oh no if you need it. Now, our race all passives do like no damage, so we can change these obviously. I think we have pretty much everything we need. We just need to morph this skill, because we are missing about 30% damage on it. It's not huge, but it's damage we are missing. And then if you want to, like, again, push damage further, sounds silly, but put on Dawnbreaker, and then get this one. Again, it's just slightly more damage. It's not huge, but it does help. So we need our vampire passive. I'll see if somebody's got a bite on PCEU. And yeah, the combo, so essentially what we do is we would sneak around much faster because of the vampire passives, we're missing them. But we would see our target and go for Coag for minor courage. And then you do your channel, and you just basically go across the bar. And then when you leap, all of it goes off at once. So I will show you how much it goes off. Chronic says you can go to the vampire NPC and ask her to make you a vampire again. The one in the tomb. So if I went to Bangkor, I think I did it on this character, I normally do. And I went down to, it's up here somewhere, isn't it? It's about there. Is that the one you mean? Or do you mean... I'm not sure which NPC you mean. And then one thing for this build, which I thought I'd mention, yeah, because there's a slight difference with this whip, is we need to use Molten Whip, not Flame Lash. And the reason why is because Galumbra... Okay, but by the... we'll try and navigate via... So... Galumbra up here, do you mean? It's quite a ride. I'll go to Galumbra and see if you... if anybody knows where. I normally just get it from a player. I know they made a lot of like easy things to do, so like to try and get it quickly. let's check. I'll grab some sky shards on the way. I'll get a sky shard from in here. We haven't done that. Let's go in there quickly. So I want to get some skill points. Just to get those vampire passives, because we actually don't have enough skill points. There's a few things I could drop that are like not essential for damage, but I would like to have the passives, I'm not gonna lie. When we get in here, I'll show you the like combo that I do as a to a player and how it all works. And yeah, and if anybody knows where chronic means on YouTube for the vampire packs, I'm not quite sure. He said obviously right at the top, but I don't know where. So we're going to grab the skill point and I'll do a quick Google if needed. Top left, Cath Bedrood. Okay, yeah, I know where that is. Cheers for sharing that. There's my little snake friend. I think I might have went down the hole a bit early. Aurodon has it too. There's a vampire shrine you can talk to it. Okay, I'll have a little look there as well, Streak. Yeah, so essentially what we do when we see the target, ignore the snakes behind me. You go for your kabag, then you literally just go across an order. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you go for leap, and then switch bar. And all of that AoE damage procs at once, plus your got a stacked whip. There's a skill point. You get a free buy from Crown Store or speak to the NPC agent. Oh, if I can do it from the Crown Store. But all that damage is like delayed and stacks at once. And by doing all these DK skills, you end up charging the whip that when you go in to do it, it's ready to go bang. And you do a huge whip on a person. Must have got that sky shot and that skill point. Just never did the thing. You said Aurodon. The vampire shrine. There's a giant X on my map, it's not that. I'm not sure where the vampire shrine is here. Tenzil Way Shrine. So not that one. Not that one. Not that. Not Skywatch. Not that one. There it is. Yeah, it's not too far actually. It's where the question mark is. Okay, I'll have a little look. Cheers for that. Because I think I normally do vampire when I level up. So when I make a new character, I often grab vampirism just to get the skill line leveled. If not, that might set this back a little bit. Just ignore the amount being... Oh, actually, it's not that slow. Oh no, yeah, this is slow. It's slow. I thought it was faster, then no, it's slow. But what's nice with the spec we're doing is that our damage is like decent enough to blow that person up, which then triggers the reaction. And then the Templar version uses the same sets but slightly different skills. Well, actually very different skills in all honesty. Someone did say Crown Store as well. I'm just have a look. And there used to be an upgrades. Oh, that's cheap. I might buy some of those. Check other characters, that's not help. Oh, no, that's a cure. I don't want a cure, I want to be burn. Alright, that's annoying, you can't do it from the store. Like, it's just a little bit of an extra unnecessary hassle. And then Streak said it was the question mark. Oh, that one. The one that... Oh, there's Mola Bar. I'm assuming it's that. It looks like a giant pair of teeth. Hey, Mage Light's leveled up. Great, I love it. Okay, that's much simpler. Yeah, that is a nice little change. I like that. Okay, we need to cannibalize some skill points now. So, I was about to respec, but we can just do it here. Again, like having the respec on your character is so different to how I normally play. Like in such a nice way. So like, this isn't going to help us. We use the ult, we're at full health. The sustain's nice. Draconic power, get minor brutality, that's more damage, you need that. Increase your damage done with, need that. That we don't need, so we could drop that. I'm just getting skill points because I'm being like tight. Sustain, need that. Snare, helpful. That's more useful than block. Probably could get rid of that, to be honest. And I don't think we need this. Like, I'd rather have the skills that I want. That isn't. Keep it, it might help some damage. Where's our crit chance? We need to get that as well. I'd like the regen too, but again, it's not huge. Yeah, this is like literally PvP and on a budget. So we need that one, we need that one. And if you want to go for undeath or just tankiness, you can. It's not like you're gonna die as a bomber if you make a mistake, so I wouldn't sweat it personally. Get rid of that one. I'm gonna take it personally because I like it. I prefer the extra resistance. Okay. So I think we've got all the bits we need. We just need to eat some people, and we're ready to actually try it out, change some CP and bits, but we can do that in BGs. So let's queue for BGs. I'm going to quickly jump to that guild house and just charge my ult to 500. And then we've kind of got like a very thrown together. It's pretty much there. Like, I'm missing some skill points, not massive. It's not a huge amount of damage ones we're missing, but we are missing a lot of the sustain and the defense ones. So we're just going to level up our vampire to level 3. So I'd recommend at least stage 2 for this, just for the damage buff. Come out of stealth, extra damage. Extra damage, more killing power. So we are going to quickly do our CP whilst we wait. So we do want... So I want to do my CP. I do it in BGs. I'll do it after BGs. I think we've got everything there. We'll give it a go. And we will see if it gives us what we need. I've also tried to keep the stream much lower latency tonight. So I'm hoping it is more in line with what I'm currently doing. Yeah, streaks like BGs is without CP anyway. I know that, but I want to get the CP done as well. Like, you can't even change them in it. Oh, that's so annoying. Annoying you can't change them. Okay, so the sustain is this skill. Now, this is one of those builds where if you look at our sustain, it is garbage. We have not gone for sustain, we have gone for big bombs. We've got 13k crit penetration base without a Balorg. So when you add in at least the 125 ult of Balorg, you're looking like 20 odd k burst pen. So I'm going to see how many are going to go in there. Ah, they didn't go that way. Where are they all? All together. Dead. Oh, he had a shield on him. I went to go for the thing. Let me... I got hit with a spin to win. I didn't stick the thing up as I wanted. Let me... So the only thing with this, like why I prefer Templar one, is we have the gap close already. Oh. So we have that one. Contingency. Dead. Okay. So like we can still... Oh, someone coming around. Oh, it's us. It's our teammate. Hi. This is where I want the gap close. But the instant damage is very, very nice. We land all that, and that's without our leap. Okay, we got an ult, we got an ult, we got an ult. That's what we want. Get that ult gen going. We sit on the front bar. Someone hit with a dirty poison injection. I got hit with... Oh, that's two dead. Let's move around and go get some sustain. Okay, my sustain hold. about that sustain. So we've had 6 kills so far. So I might put on the vampire drain for this like mode. Well, that was a great block. Oh, we'll try to get him to kill at the back. Oh, my heel's on the wrong button. I pushed the wrong button. On the wrong bar. So we definitely have a lot of like instant burst if we get the leap on somebody, and even without it, stacking this, and this one. 3 skills. A lot of delayed burst, which is very, very nice. Oh, 13k whip. Oh, big heart, and it's all landed at once. Went for a big leap on him. Oh. 500 ult, I'll take that. Take 500 ult. Will they stick together? Oh, I got him too. Ah! I do love the damage. Living his foe. Chris has become a bronze donor. That's very generous, mate. Really, really appreciate that. And I will be getting this video out and like the build. I've had 10 kills, just stacking that delayed burst is like, oh. And like this is gonna be way better in Cyrodiil because you know where people are gonna be. So I know this person's coming down here. Went for a cheeky dawn break, whatever. Stuck behind a rock. But the other version I really like the look of. I'll show it in a second. $500 ult, take that, thank you. Oh, I went to go for the whip and I got hit with a leap. I went to go for the whip on the other guy to blow them up. And there's that leap that got me, so I couldn't hit him. Yeah, considering we're missing a few passives, this is doing kind of what I want it to do, which is nice. Oh, meteor. It is very fun playing this way because you're so like squishy, but you're so offensive. And we are getting kills. Oh, he's corrosive. When you hit someone for like a couple hundred. Oh, not a good time to get stunned. Thank you. Oh, let me get into cloak. Big heal, thank you, big heal. Let's get one of those for some sustain. Dead. And that chase guy is like super tanky. That's only with like 100 odd. Oh. Oh, the soul Oblivion's foe got me. They've had 14 kills, literally messing around with this. He's a tanky boy, isn't he? The new shrines. Playing like this hyper-aggressive way is actually really fun. Like, yes, we are dying, obviously. We have no armor. And we have very little health. Oh, he went for a big shield on me. A big flame lash. I went to do the same to him. Oh, it's a very close match though, isn't it? Look how close the match is. I got hit by a big whip. The power lash AoE, so good. My Templar bomb thing's gonna be using that, by the way, with some slight different sets. Dead. So freaking fast. So fast. Oh, I killed him, but then I got killed by Rush of Agony. And there was a Fisher's death. Oh, I don't think we're going to do it. I don't think we're going to win this match. Cheers for putting in the chat, Polar, where you can get them. Yeah, I don't think we... I made like one up though, which is good because that's more damage. Like, as soon as we get in a light, again, that's more damage. The more magic we have, the more damage we have. Yeah, so this is like, it hits hard. Let's sort our champion points now, because I actually want to move these properly. So we need, not that one. We need this one, because again, that's a big amount of extra damage. We don't need the mending, we don't need off balance. That was very quick. Let me quickly just sort that. We need master arms and we need rifle strikes. Again, this is literally just going to stack our damage. So crit, damage, damage. We'll do the red ones after, okay? But if I could just give an idea of like our damage. Got 5.7k there and 6,200 there. And that's before Balorg. So you've got like over 6k weapon damage and like 14k pen roughly. If you go for full divines, it's about 14,300, I think it was when I checked. Now, the one thing we can do, don't think I've leveled it up though, is Vampiric Drain, but there's a morph called Exhilarating Drain, which is really good ult gen. So if you want just a quick way to get ult gen back and go, I could just drop a little bit of this, then do it. Because the ult gen is very, very helpful, especially in Cyrodiil. You can use it on wolves and guards, really, really helpful. I just want to level this up, and then we need to morph this. Oh. It's max level now. I can't morph that yet. When I can morph Inferno, again, that's another damage boost. So let's see what everybody's doing. Okay. Oh, I timed that really wrong. I did that really, really badly. Move around here. Oh, almost had him without the ult. Let me go buff up properly. Oh, I want to give a Dawnbreaker on him. I would have triggered chase and would have gone. Oh, he's the ult one. That's really unhelpful, that is. I went to go for it. Dead. He's a tanky boy. Dead. The one thing that with this combo, we do hit very, very hard. Okay, so we killed all those people. Oh, he just died. So we have like decent instant burst, sorry, without the ult. And with the ult, it's like really, really good. He got chased down, he did. Just ran out of resource. We had 5 kills though, that guy. But this kind of bit where we've got people holding the ball, this is fantastic. This is literally like perfect. Got stuck in the wall. Got stuck in the wall. When did you land the whip on him? You need the whip to land as the final trigger. Good old overload spam, love it. Oh, take the ult, take the ult, take the ult. Both dead. They killed. I started on resources, I needed to use delete. Just ran out of resource. 8 kills, 8 kills. And then what we'll do is we'll switch over to the Templar one in a moment to show kind of what we're doing there. Oh, I went to go for that person at the back. I hit him so hard, but I didn't get the thing. And he's really tanky, that Milashka guy. Really tanky. Yeah. Almost 33k health. Went to get the whip on him. Oh, that's half his health I got in one go. A little hit with a big crystal frag. It feels like you're running in literally as like a... just like get loads of damage. Good old streak. Look at that delayed burst going. That guy got hit really high up for health and just blew up. And we're hit with Deadlands. And we are super squishy. But this is really fun. Elmo says, I hear English, I follow. Love it. Hey, we can morph Mage Light finally. Again, that's more damage. And Inferno, that's the big one. Because at the moment, this is like 6-9 now. This is 7-6, and it goes about 9k. But there's a big damage difference when it's fully leveled. But if we put on like the buffs, you'll see that the Inferno is like 9.6k. It's quite a big damage boost by just having that morph. So I'll do one more on this. Like, it's not, I need to get more skill points, but the burst really stacks nicely. Now, obviously, the only downside with this is that you do need to use ults, whereas the other one has been designed where you don't need ultimates as much. So you can just go in and just try and get a cheeky, and then if you don't, just rinse and repeat. So it's much more, like, I'd say enjoyable. And then for like, the thing that's quite cool with this is when you use the ult, it actually procs the bar explosion at range. If I show you what I mean, you'll see it like targets. We'll do a buff combo, and we'll go for our leap, and then all of that lands at once on the target. And then if you time it correctly, you'll get the contingency that also hits, which is a lot of like just extra burst. Because this, although we did it like over here, the actual explosion triggers where you land, so that just becomes another source of damage, which is like really nice. And we've got an extra 3k pen, and it lands all of the time. Now you don't need to do kayak first. That's just if you want minor courage. But when you do it at speed like this, that's it all together, and it was 86,000 damage. And that's everything landing at once. And look, there's only one crit. So you got all of this damage landing at once. It is a lot of damage in that 1 second. So that's kind of what this is built around. Elmo in Twitch is saying, Dan, I'm playing OG Magblade, Swallow Soul, 50k mag. Am I stupid? Magblade's fantastic. I love the playstyle. I like the whole like light attack Swallow Soul, spec bow. That was really satisfying. Because you kind of had that like back and forward. Is it the most effective nowadays? Are you a vampire? They're probably gonna make it even worse. So it could be good. But the main thing, if it's fun and you enjoy it, then stick with it. I would probably chuck in like Crystal Weapon if you can get it in somewhere, because it synergizes really well with what you try to do as a Nightblade. Because you can pre-buff it, and then light attack Swallow Soul, and they both land together with really high burst. Because you've got two spammables at once, so it's like spec bow on demand, which is really nice. And you have a spec bow in the kit as well from Assassination. So if you did like siphoning, Assassination, and Dark Magic, or you did like siphoning, Shadow, and Dark Magic, you lose a thing. Elmo says he's using OG Meteor Interfere bow combo. Haven't used subclass once, but I'm thinking of using Belvahar's Band. The Belvahar's Band, that doesn't work properly in PvP if I recall. That's the light attack one, isn't it? You'll have more luck going with Monomyth if you've got access to it. Only because the major force is huge. Like, it's massive on Nightblade, because you've got really high crit damage anyway, add in this, and then you've got the major protection on the back bar. You've got mono already. The minor vulnerability, it's not that big, and a lot of people debuff you with it anyway. So like, I don't think you're missing out massively, personally. I think the skill line sounds like they'll work. Or they're all going to go into the middle. I literally got it. This is my flag. A flag. I love the burst. The burst is like disgusting. Like so good. So good. I went to go for the big whip on him to blow him up. Then I got hit with a lot of stuff. We are so squishy on this build. I want to show the Templar version though, because the Templar version might really be cool. He's not my kills. Not my kills. So we're just keeping our buffs on. Thank you for the tarnish, Brock. Always take that. Like literally, it's like you just run in as like a. I don't want to say because of what's going on in the world, but you get the idea, yeah. You just leap on something, it's like doink. Really, really nice. I killed them both. And now I got hit from behind. Oh, that's so frustrating. So frustrated.
We've taken the point.
We've had 8 kills so far, so this we definitely have killing power for sure. I don't have any worries with can we kill people? We can. 15k whips, that's disgusting. Absolutely disgusted. That's one dead. He didn't prop the bomb though. I hit him, but didn't get enough around him. Because when that goes, it's like, whew, it's a little bit spread out too far. There were. This one, there's so much healing in there. I feel like we've given it a good go with the group. I had to go for the dawn break, wasn't it? Yeah, we can morph meditate. We can morph meditate, which is good. So that's the idea of how the DK one plays. Cheers for the follow, Elmo. So that's the idea of like what the DK one does. If we look at our numbers, well, there's like Fish's death proc in there. We've killed like we're getting kills with it, and like, we're not really critting much either, and we're still killing, which is really nice. And what's good is that we can stack essentially 1, 2, 3 burst skills, which is really dirty. And you could put on Deep Fisher as well, in all honesty. There's no reason that wouldn't work. You'd go Incinerate, Soul Flame, Deep Fisher, Contingency, and then Leap, and that would all land together. Which would be like really, really nutty. I'm going to save this build, my little guy, and then I'll chuck it over onto my Templar one. Build. Okay, CP's not finished, but you've got an idea of like how this is doing. And we're going to chuck it over onto the Templar now. Well, I think it has more legs, personally. So if you don't know what that means, it's like a British term of saying, I think it's going to work better. Now, I don't think you need Balorg, and we have more choice on monster sets. So we're going to go and drop our... Oh. Been a long day today. Agony. Myth. And Balor. Okay. What we're going to now do is switch over to the Templar version, as in set it up. And this version is designed to be more... It has like more burst because you can proc the Rush of Agony more consistently without needing the ultimate. That's the kind of why I went with this route. Out of the two, I do think the Templar version will be better, personally. We're going to use our Templar here. And then I'll kind of throw it together again so you can see how it looks. And then if you get any questions about what we're doing, you can just put in chat. I'm just messaging Chris. In one of my little Templar ones, I don't know if I actually pushed it as live. I need to check. So if you see it, I'll do that after the stream, okay? We need to go to our... Let's leave the house and we go to a guild house. And what we're going to do is grab everything we need. And then I've been leveling up all the skill lines too, to be able to like, make it on this character. But the idea is that we're trying to basically make like a bomb build without an ult with this version, because I don't really like having to use the ult. I find it a bit... Anybody who's played like the game, having to wait for 500 ult is a bit tedious, personally. Let's make sure we save this. This is a mix of like using Templar. So we're going to quickly switch our skills over. Grab all the bits. What loads of space? Fantastic. We need Rush of Agony. Bish Bash Bosh. Vicious Death. 1, 2. Oh, I don't think I put my maul in there. Okay, we might need to grab the maul quickly. Monomyth. We then needed our trainee, if I recalled. And then I'm going to put Balorg on. I will probably change this to like Anthemill Construct and use a bow. Ish. Okay. I quickly switch, grab that Vicious Death. So let's go grab the Vicious Death quickly from that DK. And then what we'll try and do is showcase the Templar version. The combo is slightly different, but it does allow you to blow people up without needing an ult. That's kind of the idea of it anyway. I swear I thought it would deposit it, maybe it didn't. I must have deposited it, I must have missed it. I bet like people watching going, damn, it was in the bank, like it was there. And I do this all the time when I watch people do stuff. I'm like, it's there, how can you not see it? And obviously when you're doing it yourself, you often get like streamer blindness, I guess. You're kind of like, I can't see where the item is. So we're looking for a Vicious Death Maul. Maybe I picked it out already without realising. But it's not on that character. Just opening a window because it is very, very hot where I am. I did grab it. I don't remember picking it up. Okay, we do have all the stuff on here then. There's our Battle Org. We need our Vicious Death Sash. Maybe that's what I didn't grab. I'm just grabbing out all the items we need for the next bit. Yeah, there is the waste. There it is. We have Rush of Agony. Rush of Agony and Rush of Agony. Vicious Death Necklace, Vicious Death Ring. And we need Monomyth. Okay, so we've got everything we need on this. It's all like set up. We don't need this this helmet, I don't think. I'm now going to do the skills. So we're going to keep Adric Spear. We're going to get rid of that and get rid of this. So we're going to go for the DK, grab Ardent Flame. I have leveled this up between the last stream and this. I'm also leveling up these two currently. So we're going to get rid of that one. And we're also going to get the Nightblade Shadow, just because I like Cloak. So we've got the skill downs we want. I'm going to just clear all my skill points. I've got more skill points this time, which is fantastic. There's only Toppling Charge. That's about it from this line. And then Crescent Sweep if you want the ult. Okay? These are all fantastic passives for like blowing people up. We can then use Flame Lash, which is super good. Look at this. Look how much it is. We're not even buffed. And then we got Incinerate. And yes, I did level it up. And I got Core Flame, so I got Soul Flame. So that's our extra burst there, which is super nice. We then have Shadowy Disguise. Okay? We're going to then make some Scribe skills, again, to give us more damage. And I'm going to put all the stuff kind of where I want it. So on the bat bar, we're going to go here. We're then going to do Incinerate. The Incinerate, then we can do like a spammable if you want range spammable to get as much damage in, doesn't hurt. I'm going to move on for my damage buff just for simplicity. On the front bar, I want Cloak there. We then need a burst tool of some kind. I've got all the skills. I'm going to pull it up because I did do this well. Need my race against time, which is down here. And acceleration, that goes there. The meditate, we use this again, that goes here. The mage's guild, we have mage light, that goes there. We will change it to inner light in a moment. We have the whip on there. And then yeah, I think that's it really. So let's go to the Scholarium. Describe the next 2 skills we need. And the idea of this one is that we can get really high burst damage because it always like lands at once. But because we're using topple and charge, we're able to essentially have it come out at once. Now, I'm probably going to tweak it from what I did before just to get even more damage in this. I'm going to go for Vigo here. Go for that's a really big heal. I'm probably going to go Wield Soul. Do I have Brutality on this? No. Okay. Let me. Don't think I'll put the scripts back on my. Don't think I'll put the scripts back. I think they're on my DK still. Yep. Okay, let me switch my DK. I'm just grabbing the scripts back to learn them on this character. But we're going to make Wield Soul, and it'll be like Shocking Soul or something like that with class Mastery, more damage. And then we're also going to chuck in the damage buff for us. So then that way we have essentially more damage than the DK without the ult. The only issue is we don't have an ult that pulls at range. So if you think of Leap will proc Rush of Agony much easier, and it'll give you that peak burst. I'm going to deposit these scripts quickly. There it is. We'll switch back. So just going back onto the Templar. Yeah, and we'll grab the script that we need.
How can I help?
I'm going to use it this time, and we're going to deposit it back. So what we're going to describe as the final skill is Wield Soul. We need a skill that gives us our damage buff. Now we could go down this skill, and this would be 12 seconds, and we could Warrior's Opportunity, and we could do it as a burst heal. An AoE burst heal is very good. And we could do it as a damage shield to give you a bit of a defense when you go in for the kill. Or if you want to go for more damage, which I'm going to try, instead of the burst heal, I'm going to go with like fire damage because of DK passives. You could go for physical, or you could proc the thing in different ways, but we're going to go for damage. Probably going to go physical just to not pull my stam sustain and my mag sustain as much. Class Mastery for more damage, and then Brutality and Sorcery. And this skill is going to go in our final slot. It's our Soul Magic. Go there. Now, ultimate wise, in the back bar, you can use whatever you like. If you want to be smart and have more mag sustain, you could go down to the support, grab barrier, which I'm probably going to do. Just get that. Get the assault, get the combat frenzy. Do my alchemy. And then I need to grab my vampire passives again. So I'm just grabbing all the key passives we need. I might not. My 2H isn't fully leveled yet. It's not going to be like end of the world because we get the passives we need down here anyway, so that's not too bad. And on the destruction staff, we have this high enough to get the passives there damage-wise, so that's not an issue there. These are going to absolutely drain all our skill points quickly. But those kill points just went. Absolutely went. That's our armor buff. And max health. Okay, so we've got 14 points spare. We can shift some stuff around if we need to. That's to help get around. That's going to be helpful. I want my crit chance. Again, it's not a much, but it's a little bit, and every little helps. That's useful. We've got 7 points then to get the passives from. Could get. Bad. I've got an undaunted yet. We need that. I'm gonna go get my vampirism now. Oridon. Okay, I'm much closer to this one, so it's great. It'll be 1 second to let my cat in. And then we're going to grab our vampire again. And I think we're ready to actually showcase what we're going to try and do with this. And my plan is to change the monster set to Calvinian High Dance, I think it's called. But basically, when you kill a player, you get 15 ult back on top of the combat thing. So if you kill 2 or 3 people, you get your crescent sweep instantly. I don't think we'll get in straight away, so can I get back, do the guild house first before it procs? I've got potions, we've got the wrong food, but that's not, we can fix that afterwards, that's not an issue. And again, the idea of this build, similar to the other one, is to work around the Rush of Agony and the Fisher's Death. So, let's just eat this dude. That's one. Where's our vampire? So we just need this one, and we need this one. Now we could get Undeath, which I'll probably suggest giving it a go on this one. So if I show you what our stats look like at the moment, we've got 4.7k unbuffed, yeah? When we go for the whole combo, so it's literally Incinerate, this one, Light Attack, Top Lane Charge. We have almost 6k, and our whip will be stacked at this point. Now if you want for more of an ambush, which I'm going to try first, go for damage shield, fast mastery, and then brutality. Or contingency. I'll probably use contingency for it. This is my. Do I go for shield? I'll try it like this first. This is what I was planning to do originally. And if we did this version, we've got 2 options that way. If we do this one, we can then have it as like just coming out of the shadows. So then it literally would be 1, 2, 3. And then that's like the landing it at once. And that is, what's this? 17k. That's what our champion points. Master Arms, Bite and Aura, Focus Mending, add some Finesse. We will probably go for Wrathful Strikes instead of Focus Mending, just because we're trying to kill people. And the red ones, they seem okay to be honest. And we want Sustaining Shadows, and we want Seed's Blessing. But hopefully, we can get into a BG to. Oh, look at this. What timing. So my hope is with this one, and from like testing and playing it, is that a lot of people focus on kind of charging up the ult, but with this spec we shouldn't need to. Okay, we'll give it a go. Curious to see how it performs. I wish us luck. Shut back up. Okay, so this one should be much easier to like sync the combo. Oh, I got hit with snipes. You don't want snipes. Dead. This feels like way more burstier. Let's look at our sustain back because we are low on sustain over here. Let's go get our big up there. Oh, I got hit with Toxic Barrage! Bang, 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 bang. Okay, we're 4 kills so far. That's not too bad. I got the guy, but the others didn't get pulled in. Do I have... I don't have the rush on here. Why is my rush of agony not working? Let's put this on. That will make a big difference. Not in combat. Let me change put my set on. There we go. That explains why we're not pulling people. Because it should pull people. I was like, why is it not pulling people? Now we know why. But we had enough killing power, even without that set, which is super, super good. I got him with the AoE. I'd love deep forts on this. Deep forts would be great. But we haven't leveled it up yet. Oh, he got me with a big whip. He's doing something similar to me. Massive whip, massive whip. When you're a vampire, you take so much fire damage. It's like silly. We've got 2 balls. We have 2 of the balls. 7 kills. Take that. Killed 1. Didn't have enough of them there to trigger the full. But we had the kill. They were all stacked together. That would have been better. I was hoping for somebody in the top of it. You can see that this one's like much more. Dead. I got hit with a magnum shot and I couldn't move. There's the bombard. There it was. There's a magnum shot. Literally could not move.
Snatch the ball, quick! Protect the ball at all costs.
We'll take the ball. My resources back. What speed does the draw take that? I love the speed sigil. That was dirty damage. It got me through the wall! Look at that! I was literally around the wall. I was behind the wall when the laser beam got me. Look at this, watch. Got me around the wall. That was so annoying. So annoying. Yeah, this one feels way more burstier. We got the Templar sweep. There's so much like just pressure. It's really hard to heal for it. There's also really good sustain considering.
Vengeance will be swift.
I just go for a cheeky bit and then. I tried rolling through it, couldn't roll through. I pushed the wrong button. You'll see that I pushed inner light. I was meant to push my Vigor. That's why I died. You'll see my little B go. That was meant to be a Vigor. Too busy killing them. 22 kills though. This is like really, really good, decent. we'll manage to cancel that. Oh, wait for them to pop out. Yeah, the sustain on this feels so much better than the other one. We had 26 kills. This is like really fun. What do you guys think of it? I'm not sure how useful Rush is. Just using this as a gank build is like fun. That resource. That resource. Big power lash, and I got hit with beam from the back behind. 27 kills. Done 1 million damage. And I know BG's is obviously not where you're meant to bomb. That's our speed boost going. I got hit with a terrible block. I'm so low resources. Just for that resource. Oh, that thriving chaos that just eats you, absolutely eats you. Yeah. I went to go for it. Yeah, 28 to 10. That definitely works. What do you think of the thing? Oh, Max is saying that. And Ben, we don't even the lover. Yeah, let me change my wonders. I forgot to do that. Like, that definitely felt like it was much more fun to play than the waiting for the ult to charge. And we were killing them without needing to use the ult. The ult was just there like as the Balrog on it didn't make that difference. So I reckon we could go with the Highland set that I was planning to use. Or Anthem was construct and use a bow, which is why I was after a bow too. Because you can heavy attack into toppling charge and get the extra proc, which is quite nasty. We're going to change our set. Our wonder, sorry, to the lubber. We also need to change our attributes again for more damage. Okay, so we've got a good amount of pen now. It's decent. Now, do I have any Anthemills in the bank? No. But I'm thinking Anthemills construct. I could reconstruct it, but I don't have the traits in this character. I want to queue for another BG whilst waiting, just because I enjoy BGs. We're going to put all our attributes into where they should be. Yeah, we're going to lose a ton of health, but we want more damage. And the reason we went with the Templar is because we need off balance anyway, which toppling charge has, and we also got the class Master, which is actually more damage. So if I look at the flame, if you look at the flame tooltip, it's 17k at the moment unbuffed, and when we buff, top to it, it is now 22,000. So it hits very, very hard, and it's an AOE. Now, for context, people would bomb, and yeah, people would bomb, and you'd be able to like kill using 20k soul tethers and just like sap essence spam for like 10k. This is like 20k 5 times in a row. It's really, really busted. Okay, so I just send a message. I can't multitask. So we've got a lot less health this time. Double tank it. Boom up over there. That's just so out of resources. Like, so out of resource. I 2 kills though. It's out of resource. Yeah, the speech sigil, he's so quick, wasn't he? I do miss the sustain though. Yes, we hit harder, but I miss the sustain. Like, it's not bad sustain. Even with all blocking, doing 3k whips is nasty. He's so tanky. So tanky with his block spam. Stay alive. No, he did stay alive. Killed him. I got the whip on him. And then got hit with a big shield from Sundering Throw. Had 7 kills. I wonder what you guys think out of the two. So this is different to the needing the like leap to get the proc and stuff. Let's see where everybody went over there. In the roll. Got him. Got him. What? Sorry, to go higher one. I got hit with like volcanic rune and I got knocked so high in the air. 11 kills. The burst is disgusting. Oh, the volcanic rune. You never see anybody use it. You can also use proxy deck with this as well, by the way.
We are unstoppable! We've taken the point!
Terrible time to get stunned. Let's just get away from him, thank you. Ah, got him, got him. Chase me, he was chasing me. He is so tanky, so tanky. He is very, very tanky low health. Looks like Mark of the Prior. 19 kills. We should probably get some flags. Let's go get some flags. I'm out of stam, this is not a good sign. Let's get our resources back. Get us playing the objective. Oh no, he's coming. Look at this damage to you on. There's so much healing in that area. I would go for it. Ah, got him. Killed him, killed him. My flag. My flag. Not my flag. I meant to put them all in. An overload. Cheers to the overload. That Elith. That sounds Welsh, that name. That's right next to the go. Yeah, and that's another good like 20 odd K kills. 20 to 4. We didn't win, but we got the kills, and that's the main thing. I'm gonna put a poll in YouTube. I don't know how to do it on Twitch, but I'm curious, like, what do you think is better? You've seen obviously the DK one. This is more no ult to kill, so you can like kill people without the ult. There's more general use, I find. Whereas the other one's just like huge instant. I'm curious, what do you think? Like, what do you prefer? So there'd be a poll in YouTube. We need to get some skill points, like always learn skill points. And we do need to level up some stuff, so this needs to be morphed. And we can probably change our monster set, like we don't really need the one we've got. So I'm just saying there's anywhere we can reduce our skill points. We get rid of barrier, I know we're using that just for extra mag sustain. I'm just seeing if there's anything we can do to get like some skill points back. We're not sneaking that much in all honesty. Joys of like not having a lot of skill points. So now we can get the all of this, which would be very helpful. More damage. We can also get that for more damage too. This one makes it a bit easier to use the damage buff. And then like food wise, probably would go with banana bunny hash if we need like more stuff. Like more damage. And then monster set wise, I was going to use, there's a set in Cyrodiil you can get. See if I can buy it now. There's a set called Corvonian Highlands. When you kill a player, you gain a stack of blood debt for half a second. When debt expires, you and group members gain 15 ult per stack. You can get it from the elite gear vendor. No, that's on the other side, isn't it? Yep, there's lots of reds on. Lots of reds. We're going to find this person. Try to get it. Where they used to be here. Oh, I'll get that. I'll get it for my house. I've got the stuff in my base, in my bank. I don't know. We'd look at this stuff, to be fair. Where's the elite gear vendor? I thought he was over here. But that's the war enchanter. Just that doesn't help with what I want. That's heavy gear. Medium. Okay, oh, they're here. So that you have to wait. So we need masks. And then we can change them after. Let's see what we get. That's actually perfect. That is not so much. But we've got the set though. I'm gonna buy a few more shoulders. I want more shoulders. The rest of them in my bank. Can we get divines? That's what we want. Oh, it's infused. It's not as better than training. Like that. Not ideal, but it's better. By very little. How's Cyrodiil? I'm assuming it's quite quiet. In Europe, it's 11:30 where I am in the UK. Or BGs. Okay, I think this might be my last BG for like this evening. But it's giving you an idea of kind of where I'm wanting to go with the two builds. You've seen some kind of gameplay now with what we're doing. I really like the Templar version of this. Personally, I just think it feels more fun to play. But I could be wrong. You know, each their own, it's just not for me. I just like the speed, being able to go in and just blow people up without having to charge my ult. It's really, really nice. This monster set makes it a bit easier to have the ult ready. So when we kill a person, we get 15 back, which is quite a fair bit, to be fair. Plus, we then get the 20 from this, and that's now 35. You know, we get about 30 ult from light attack. We're now at like 60 ult already. Like, this is almost paid for with just one kill. If we get 2 kills, we can use this like back to back. So we can literally go in, ult, then ult again. And if you want more damage, what I found that worked really well with this like, setup is changing this to the Anthemil's construct. Oh, nobody went there. God. Ah, got him. I need to get some staying back. Had 3 kills. Sheer venom. I want to go for the whip. Then I got the leap. And 2 spec bows in a row. Leap makes you go so slow when you get hit with it. 4 kills. Take that. Dead. Even before the chains procced. So just look around to see nobody there. There. It's nice that ult is like ready. Oh, that was good. Ult was ready again. He got me the magnum shot. It's always the magnum shot. It's a big gore thief. That was a really good example though, like how you can just go in, and the fact that we didn't even need an ult to kill those 3 people was really, really nice. Yeah. Got the guy back, he was a... Those, thank you. No, 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 leave me alone, leave me alone. Oh, that was a big werewolf there. I need to sustain, I need magic back, I need magic back. Our resources. We're too aggressive there. Oh, that was enough dead. We got him, we got him. He kept hitting off sheer venom. So annoying. Bring them this way. Oh, that my video did not like that. That werewolf stomp. Oof. Fire explosion. About 18 kills. I love it though when the guy's like, I'll focus you in chat. I love it, I love it, I love PvP. You say for the toxic he did. Literally was a toxic barrage that did it. Because we're like super squishy, we are. It's literally just like running in cloak. We got our resources back, we will.
Let's get that ball!
toxic is dirty. Absolutely dirty. How much toxic hit me for? 14k. It's literally... Yeah, we're gonna win this one. You can see it when it comes in. Hey, we can morph meditate. Nice. Did you see like how toxic and how salty some people get? He was using sheer venom and it was and hunter's venom, so literally the 2 procs. But yeah, like this is obviously a very, very squishy build, but we hit very hard. We do need some more skill points. I want to morph my Sigic skill. That would help with sustain. Trying to see where we can get a skill point. With a very low on skill points. Everything feels really useful. It's only 6 seconds. Okay, go on. I'd rather the sustain, to be honest. Oh, we've got one more BG. This will have to be my last one because it'll be midnight. But there's a poll going like, which one do you think is better, this Templar thing or the DK thing? They play very differently, in all honesty. But they are doing what I want. He's good. He's decent. They're both decent players, these two. He's decent. We need to do our points quick. We do want that. So a bit of quick chance for the extra sustain on Sigic, please. It's quite a big sustain boost. Ooh, some of the rally. Everything does rally, right? We'll go up and help Thorny Stark. They will defense sigil on them. That is not worthwhile. That is just... I'm going to waste my damage and I'm going to die. Trying to roll, trying to push my heal. Roll, it didn't work. The 28k! It attracts you through cloak now. That's good to know. I was pushing cloak thinking, oh, maybe it would stand still. Not fully, but that's not the case. Ah, freaking. Oh. Big snare on us. We got our resources back with our new skill. Oh, this is really good. I really like deep faults. We're back, ready to go. Is that werewolf? When that werewolf does his smash, it literally like just stutters my screen. But we killed the 2, would have got the 3, but it didn't stutter. Don't know why it does that. It's the only skill that does it in the entire game.
They dropped the ball!
It's very good.
Macintosh, the ball is out!
Is it casualty? Like, and get my resources back over here. Right, sneaky, sneaky.
We must get the ball!
Oh. Oh, I got the, he's a healer. He's a healer. We managed to kill those like 2 or 3 people, and then we ran out of resource. But that's all you need though. They got the 2 balls. I meant to go for the bomb and then got stunned. Around it. Oh, they came up with the 3 of them. I was trying to topple in front of us. I was trying to get the hold of the balls. I know he's grabbed it. I'm gonna try to swap bar. Good not swap bar.
The ball has been dropped!
Oh, he got hit with 2 whips there. Just everyone else. Like, once you get caught, you are literally caught. This has got a corrosive on you and you got respect bows flying at you. You're just like, yeah, you're gonna die. I had 8 kills though.
Guard that ball with your life!
Oh, big Fisher's death. You got me Fisher's death and a power lash. Oh, I meant to go for the kill. I got stunned. That would have did it because it would have been. Snare. I was so snared. There you go, I can move again, full speed. Try to swap bar. Get swapping bar. It didn't go to the right bar. You see it, but I try to. So I get the kill here, and I go to swap bar back, and for some reason it didn't fire the top button charge. Which did really hurt us then. But it was good fun. I enjoyed the build. Someone got me with a... Okay, it is a corrosive. He's in corrosive Fisher's death. Let's... He's just coming in with just so much AoE from the different people. That's where the elite one's good for this kind of thing. Where if you jump into a group, if there's AoE delay already going on, like soul flame and stuff, you gotta be really, really careful. Oh, spec bow. Big spec bow. That was... I went to go for the big whip on the guy just to get the kill. So like, if you play this, you are going to be very glass cannon. And like, you just need to accept that you are going to die, but it's because you're not needing the ult to trigger any explosion. That just somebody else can't. Oh, what hit me really hard? That hit me really hard. That was Philip Nash. You got barrier up. 15 kills. That's not bad. But no, I'm gonna probably call it here, guys. I think that gives you an idea of kind of where we're going with the build. It's not finished, and I do reckon if we put on that Anthem Hills contract with the bow, which I had to use in PTS, it gives you even more oomph on that first person. So when we're jumping in, we're hitting base hits of like Power Lash 7k non-crit. Then when it does crit, where is it? Crit. 6.4k, 6.8k, so 7k there. 6.6 without a crit. You can see it does hit very hard, like, and we are killing people. Like, we've gone 20s, but most past 2-3 games, which is good. I will tweak it further, play around the monster set a bit more. But the Rush of Agony I like the Fisher's Death. It's obviously better for like Cyrodiil. That's where it's going to shine more. But the fact that all this damage stacks so nicely. That's all of it gone off at once in the AoE. Really, really nice. But I'm going to kind of call it here, guys. So if you get any questions between now and the next video, there's a Discord, there's been stuff throughout the stream, so you can message there. And I'm just going to say a massive thanks to everyone that's liked, commented and subscribed. It really helps the channel out. But I'll catch you next video stream. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care and bye.